as you saw the picture, this is the video of the charlatan, the king god of Massicism, that of the void, liberation, and of the old faith. Now we want to go in depth as to who is he to us in Massicism. In Massicism, the charlatan is the void walker, the one who walks there with liberation, power, and dignity and pride. He's the one who dictates the left and right hand path of all such of magical practices. So whether you're choosing right hand path or being left hand path, that you're still serving in his name and such. As to honor him is to be able to liberate yourself into a higher understanding and such. Within Massicism, we consider him as the great dragon, the one who rules the void and such. Within the void, all things that can be seen, and this is where he dwells, the charlatan. So this is why he is able to see everything and anything that happens there within this realm. As you devote yourself to him, you will be able to access a limited amount of that knowledge, and he can grant you these certain powers, visions, and directions. And you'll be able to show you on how to do certain things, but mainly on how to liberate yourself. Working with him is not like working with any other lesser deity or major demon. Working with him, though, he incorporates science into your life. You gotta be observant and open to receive them, because observation is key to understanding everything, and you gotta look around and understand what is happening to you at a certain point, so that you'll be able to decipher what he wants you to do through the actions that are happening within your life at a certain point. And usually you'll present it to you in a way that only you and you alone will be able to see it. So there'll be something connected to you, something that you can understand and see and observe. But you must be open and vigilant, because if you just ignore it and you walk past it, or you don't open your eyes to see it or be observant, you will miss it. And if you miss it, he's technically not going to give you a second chance, because he is a very strong, worthy God. So you're going to prove yourself in order to work with him. And in Massicism, way done that Satan, the charlatan, the great dragon, is not how he is within the Saxon Bible or Christianity, and that we don't take him as that. To us, he's the liberator and the void walker, he who dwells in the void. Those are the names that he represents for us within Massicism. So if you follow in the Massicism way, this is what Satan or the charlatan will mean to you. Now, where did he come from? The Massicism lattice, the book of the charlatan, the great dragon, is a compilation within the letters of the Black Angel. It is here that it is described as to where the charlatan comes from. He comes from the void. chaos, from Tartarus, from the ultimate being. From that he was born and such. And he was around there with Venus, and around there with Sabbath, and he was around there with Daniel, with those beings. And of course he is around there with Yalabaoth, the false matrix one, which is what he is known within Massicism, known as the false trinity or the false matrix. We'll explain that more detail in another video. But the Shah Tender came both from the ultimate being, the chaos one, the void. From there he was born, and from there he received the ultimate knowledge and the ability to see and observe. This is also why the observation is key when you are working with him. What he is able to give you though is knowledge, liberation, powers and desires and ambition to make you go forward and go for your ambition, for what you desire though. And he will force you to complete your goals and such, push you beyond your limit. This is what he gives you in exchange though for your devotion. And as you work with him, you'll be able to see though and how this brings you closer towards him and allows you though to see more and be able to be more within that. And within Massicism, that is a very good key in order to keep to our motto and such, to what we are aiming to do into our main goals. He can also give you the powers, such not around those supernatural abilities, but something close enough to it so that you'll be able to bend energies and manifest your will, your strength, whether it is mental, emotional, or even physical. He can grant you that. Wisdom, he will grant you the ability to see more and be able to do more. And then honor is to honor yourself, to acknowledge that you have the right to be selfish here and there and a little bit in order to obtain what you need and what you desire. Passion, to be able to be passionate about what you're doing. If you find passion in what your goal is, that means it's the right goal. If you find a disillusion or despair within your goal, it's not the right one. You need to reevaluate yourself and see what it is that you truly desire. Self-love and overall devotion to your art and to your practice. This is what he is able to give to you in exchange for your devotion and care and such. And on the way and how you honor him is usually through prayers, rituals and offerings such as dedication in his name, with wine, holy hymns and such, which you'll be able to place upon your altar or to place upon a shrine or place that's dedicated in his name. With that, you'll be able to connect to him, to connect through his energies, and then you'll be able to start observing and seeing things that are happening within your life and within your path. And with that, you'll be able to acknowledge what you truly want and see clearly what your goals need to be, what you want your goals to truly be. So with this devotion, the Shahatan can show you the way. And within Massicism, that is usually connected to the soul path or to the leadership path, as you give off the self-respect, self-honor, and purity. So that is within the soul path and within the leadership path with the scale path. As other people though see though that you are the pure and that you are the self-love and that you are devoted, they too though will start to follow in that footsteps though, and they too will be able to eventually to wake up and see what their goals truly are and what they are truly capable of, because this is what the Shahatan gives to us and what he does for us. So I'll end this video though with a dedicated hymn to him with a few pictures and such, and you will be able to use the sound within your meditations and prayers that are dedicated to you. So remember to like, subscribe and comment, and in the next video we'll talk about Lilith, the goddess, and the mother goddess.